Hello, this is Dr. Singh, and my name is right here. And you are looking at two tables, one on the left, one on the right. The information in both of them is the same. The only difference is that the table on the left side is sorted on the sector number, and the table on the right hand side is sorted based upon the symbol of the stock. Other than that, there's no difference. Okay. Let's look here. Always follow the mouse. And the PSX, as it says over here, refers to Pakistan Stock Exchange. It's a company. It's not the government, it's a company that monitors. So that monitors itself and other companies. There are a total of 544 companies, and maybe I think I should mention over here the word monitor. Oh, okay. Monitors. It monitors. So let me use what I'm going to do is at my free time, I will try to fix it, meaning make the color as the same as before. So this is the word over here. It monitors right over here. Okay. So let's come back over here. Right over here, there are a total of 544 companies in Pakistan. And of course, if you're dealing with some other or discussing over some other countries, the number will vary depending upon what's going on, okay? So if you have learned, understood how the stock market works, the stock market of the other countries behaves almost the same because it's a very, the world is very small these days through the use of internet and so on and so forth. So you learn one, you have learned them all. It's just like driving the car. If you know how to drive the car in Pakistan, you can drive in India, you can drive in USA. Maybe some rules are kind of different, but driving's, you know how to drive the things, okay? So it works the same way here also. So let's come back over here now. There are 544 companies in Pakistan, and these companies, 544, are split into various groups. The total number of groups are 36. Instead of the word groups, we use the word sectors. So there are 36 sectors into which the companies are split. So each company will belong to only one, no more than one sector. So a sector contains related companies, related. In this video, we are going to talk about sector number 20. Before I go into that, let me show you the Word document on the left side over here. Watch. Here is my name. And we are going to deal with sector number 20. And the name of the sector is Oil and Gas Marketing Companies. Okay, oil and gas marketing companies. And the previous one, the one before this video, sector 19, was on the oil and gas exploration. Okay, so this is marketing. So how do they sell? Okay, the gas and the oil. Okay, now I'm right over here. Read and relax. You have to be relaxed, and there is no need to panic. It's not the end of the world that it is the most difficult thing. No, that may be new, which is okay. It could be new, but it takes time to digest, meaning to understand the depth of what's going on and so on and so forth. Back over here, there are 9 companies in this industries, and they are listed down below over here. We will go over that in a moment. But in brief, the entire sector deals with this, what I mentioned over here. So let me read all of it now here. So the sector 20, which is on oil and gas marketing companies, manufacture, sale, engagement of or in procurement, storage, marketing of petroleum and related products, storing, marketing, and trading of liquefied petroleum gas, abbreviated as LPG, and low pressure regulators, LPR, procure and distribute lubricants and petroleum products, compressed natural gas, gas meter, construction, contracts for laying the pipelines. Okay. So do you have to understand in depth everything over here? The answer is simple. No, you don't have to know the details, but at least you came across the words. You know these words now. Try to remember. Even if you forget, that is okay. And once you get the idea about what the company does, then you make your own judgment of seeing whether you should be buying the stock of that company or not. I must mention over here, the money in the bank is a bad choice. You should be using the money in the stock market. Okay, putting in the stock market so that it can grow faster than the one in the bank. Of course, there is a risk in the stock market that things go up and go down, things like that. But the bottom line is, in the long run, it is the stock market that gives you more money, makes more money for you, makes you richer faster than the money in the bank. Now, a lot of people, majority of the people don't want to get in the stock market. They think, why it's very, it's a losing battle, losing scenario. No, 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 no. The losing scenario is if you put the money in the bank. I mean it, I mean it. So never ever put the money in the bank. It'll be a good idea to put the money in the stock market, even if you don't buy anything. Meaning you can still put the money with a stock broker. Don't worry too much about it at this time. Your money is insured for a higher amount. Okay. So trust me, trust me, trust me. The money in the stock market as a cash is much more safer than the money in your bank that is in your neighborhood where you bank. Even the bank people don't want to tell you because they want your money, and they do the same thing that I'm telling you to do. The banks don't keep it there. They just take your money and invest and make money and give you just small piece of what they made. That's what it is. You think it is very safe? That's a horrible thing. That's a bad decision to put the money in the bank. I will not put money in the bank at all. Oh, well, you put only that money that you need for your day-to-day life. Okay, money meaning for probably 1 year. But if you do not need the money for the next 10 years, now remember I said 5 to 10 years, even though I said 10, but 5 to 10 years, then you should use that money to put in the stock market. Now remember, I'm assuming that you don't need the money for the next 5 years or 10 years. So in that case, you can make a lot more money by putting in the stock market. Bank is the last thing you want to do. Don't look at the bank. They are stealing the money from you in a way. I mean, they take your money, do the same thing that I'm telling you to do, meaning put in the stock market. So if you are putting the money in the bank, well, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you that you're wasting your money. Never ever do that. So watch my video a few times so that you get the understanding of what I'm talking about. I don't put my money in the bank. Well, of course, I put a little bit so that I can pay my bills, electric bill and whatever else. But other than that, if I have money that I don't need for the next 5 years, I just don't put in the bank. I put in the stock market, buy something, and generally it gives you much better reward than what the bank. The bank is just, they're thieves. How's that? In a way, in a way, should not call them as thieves, but that's what it is. They don't guide you. Even the ordinary bank worker over there is not aware of that. Sometimes even the manager of the bank doesn't know. And if he knows, he's not going to tell you. Okay, all right. So you heard from me that your money is much invested in much better way in stock market than in the bank. Okay, having said that, let's move on. You may disagree because nobody told you. You are talking to the ordinary person, your family members, your neighbor who have no clue. They don't know the stock market, but they want to talk about it. It is the human weakness to talk about something they don't even know, right? People talk, gossip without knowing it. Knowing something is different. Okay, so I'm giving you something very, very important. Okay, so we discussed, we read this part here, and now the 9 companies that I mentioned somewhere over here, a little bit more introduction of those companies is, let's go up to company number 1 is right over here. So these are the first up to 6 companies. Okay. And then you can pause the video, read them so that you can read all of this part. You don't have to understand everything. A little bit here and there is fine. Even if you don't get it, that's fine. At least you heard the names. Chemicals, LPG, whatever, these words you heard over here. Okay, let's move on to company number 7 and up to 9. So this is the all total of 9 companies. Read it, and forget it. How's that? I'm saying forget it. At least you came across these words. You are not going to forget it. I'm telling you. Because once you read it, it sticks in your mind somewhere. Okay. And when you go and want to deal with the stock market or stock of that particular company, it comes back to you. So these are the symbols over here: PSO, Shell, and things like that. Shell is an international company. I will go in a separate video on all of these 9 companies that you see, the symbol over here. All 9 companies I'll go over. So folks, I'm mentioning you should learn to invest in the stock market. That's where the money is. Don't listen to your neighbor. Don't listen to your friend. Okay? With that, I'm going to stop recording the video. Make friends, discuss with them, go over this video with your friends. The 2 or 3 of you collectively can understand much better what's going on, and you can help each other. With this, I'm going to stop recording. Here we go.